Mercury's daughter here and Capricorn. This is Mercury's daughter. I'm back with another weekly horoscope, and this is for the week of March 28th, 2021. Capricorn, this reading is for those of you thinking about a special somebody right now. Your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, girlfriend, lover, friend, your homie, your crush, your neighbor, your ex, your next, your boo thing, the person that's on your mind that you cannot stop thinking about. This reading is going to be for them, all right? Make sure that you subscribe to the channel, and please like the video because it will help other Capricorns like yourself get a hold of me, okay? And then also, if you have a question that you need me to answer, make sure that you're following me on Instagram, Mercury.daughter. I do free yes or no readings every Friday in my story, so you guys do not want to miss that, okay? It's Fridays only, and I post a question box in my story so that you can ask a question. Like I said, I'll give you a yes or no question to that after I consult the tarot, okay? I'm going to post a link to my Instagram in the description box to make it easier for you. Ooh, we'll take that one. And Capricorn, let's go ahead and get right into your weekly reading. Let's see what the vibes are. We will take that one. I'm getting the urge to blow on this again. Nope, that one did not want to come out. What's going on with my Capricorns? How are you this week? What my Capricorns got going on? Y'all been quiet. Like, my Capricorns used to be at me. You know, y'all used to really be at me and be in my comments, and y'all been quiet lately. So what's going on? Because y'all was really responsive in like more of the fall, cold months. And it's like since this year started, y'all been chilling. So I want to know, as a Capricorn, what have you been doing this year? Please update me on your life because y'all haven't been really in my comments like y'all usually are. And I miss y'all. I love my Capricorns because Capricorns always got something to say. All right, Capricorn. Interesting. Let me look at one more thing here. I'm looking for success. There we go. That's why I kept pulling. There we go. I was looking for success. That's why I kept pulling. So I feel like you walked away from someone who was either, might have been a Libra. I feel like some of you walked away from a Libra, but some of you walked away from someone who was just a not so nice person, or they just were not honest, or they were always lying. They were an unfair person. They just was not the best person for you. And I feel like you thought about it for a long time before you made your decision. And since you've made your decision, your life has gotten better. If this has not happened yet, I feel like this will happen soon. I got the 6 of Wands here. One of my favorite cards in the deck. I'll see if we get the Chariot as well, because this kind of talks to that card as well. But I feel like with the 6 of, excuse me, 6 of Wands is about success. It's about triumph. It's about moving on. It's about moving forward. So in this relationship, it's almost like you turned your back on someone, or like I said, you walked away, and things have gone in the right direction. Your life has been going in the right direction since you left this person. And if it's not happened, it's going to happen very soon if you walk away from this person. Now, for those of you that may not necessarily be walking away from this person, maybe you're walking away from the BS of this person. Meaning you're like, you know what? I don't want to break up with you, but I'm not taking this BS anymore. So we need to sit down and talk about whatever it is that we keep fighting about. The dishonesty, you need to tell me the truth. I need answers. So whatever it is, it's like you are fed up and you're no longer dealing with some of the things that you have been dealing with in the past with this person. That's the vibe that I'm getting. This is why I said Libra, because, you know, I pulled this next to the Libra. And then also, this is why I said your person is just like sometimes maybe not the most honest person. This person is an unfair person. They say or do things that aren't right. So that's why I was getting that vibe. 2 of Wands, you are planning what's ahead. Depending on what story is yours, if you walked away or if you're still with this person, you're still trying to think about 5-10 years ahead. What's next for me? What's next for me with this person? What's next for me without this person? If I do walk away from them, is this going to be the best decision? Will my life get better? Am I going to find the right person? You know, that's when I do readings, a lot of times people ask me, like, if I let this person go, am I going to find somebody else? Which means that a lot of times people stay in the situations that they're in because they're afraid that they're not going to meet anybody else, or they're afraid of that time period that they'll be alone for a year or 2 or 3. Who knows? They're afraid of that unknown time period of how long it's going to take in between relationships. So they're so scared to walk away from someone. Now, I don't give advice, but I will encourage you, never be afraid of that you're going to draw in whatever it is that you put out. So never be afraid to walk away from someone that no longer serves you, in fear that you're not going to meet the right person. It doesn't work like that. All right, you'll meet somebody new and better. But yeah, I feel like a lot of you have the fear of the unknown, and that's why you haven't left your person yet. But the guys are definitely saying once you make that move, if it's meant for you to walk away, then yes, you definitely will like I said, be headed in the right direction. I was pulling earlier and I started to feel like you were walking away soon or going to walk away, or, if you're not walking away, like you and this person were going to have a conversation and finally start to make it work. I was going to, I was asking questions in my head because I kept feeling like success between you and this person or by yourself was nearby. Now, keep in mind, I feel like I'm reading two different people. Somebody has walked away and they're going to do better. Somebody is going to stay with their person, but the relationship is still going to eventually get better after you have your conversation. Whatever it is, you're taking some kind of action in your relationship. You're taking control over yourself. You're taking control over your love life, over your love life. You're creating your own story. You're creating your own love story, and you're no longer letting this person. Let me see, because it doesn't even feel. Yeah, you know what the thing is, and here's my chariot I was asking for. So some of you dating a Cancer, I don't even feel like this person is a bad person. I did get a little bit of dishonesty there. Maybe this person has a hard time telling the truth. Sometimes they can be unfair. I don't feel like it's heavy, but I don't even feel like this person is like a horrible person. I just feel like you're just tired and this person is just not giving you everything that you want. Okay. So the Magician is telling me that you're ready to take action, be it walk away or, say, put your foot down and say, this is what I want. These are my demands. And if you can't give them to me, then I'm going to walk away. That's kind of the vibe that I have. Whatever it is, you've got something good coming towards you, Capricorn, be it in love, be it in your relationship with this person or your career, whatever. I feel like a really good Capricorn energy coming. This success card does speak to your relationship, but it also speaks to the fact that you have something outside of love that's surrounding you that's going to work in your favor. So I know we're here for love, but just if you're wondering about something in your career or anything like that, I would say yes, go for it. Take a chance. I'm just getting vibes that's going to work out for you. Sometimes those things make their way into these readings. But yeah, you and this person, let's move on and see how they're feeling about you. Okay, this is how they're feeling about you, the relationship, what's going on. Let's kind of get those vibes here. Oh, we'll take that one. Yeah, because I don't know. That was kind of weird, that energy that I was getting. I just felt like you were moving on, or you were just trying to take control of your life, like you were just done dealing with this person or dealing with this person's attitude. Something you were just kind of fed up with is what I was feeling. This is me asking your lover, how do you feel about my friend? So I'm asking them now, how do they feel about you? And it feels like, to me, it can go either way. Like, here's the Two of Swords, crossroads. I feel like they're like, I can go either way. And that's why I said your person wasn't a bad person, but I was just getting a little bit of flakiness or just like, I just wasn't getting a strong feeling about that person. Their vibe wasn't coming through heavy. So when I asked, how do they feel about you? And I have the Two of Swords, which represents a crossroads or not knowing which way to go, maybe not being able to make a clear decision. I do feel like this person doesn't know whether or not they want to be with you or not. They're confused about it, or they're not sure. They're uncertain, which is probably why you're getting that energy from them, because they don't know whether or not they want to continue this relationship with you. To me, this feels like, I'll see if we get the King of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Sometimes I kind of clarify some things that I'm thinking. I feel like, how do you feel about them? Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta have a sidebar. Oh, is this someone else? Give me 1 second. Is this somebody else? Oh, do they want to see somebody else? Who is? Let me put this card down. Sidebar. Because this isn't. Is this them or is this somebody else? Is this somebody else? Hold on. Yeah, we'll take that one. Well, no, because then this is... Mixed signals. I see why you're frustrated with this person. Mixed signals. It almost feels to me like your person can take or leave this relationship. Like, if you guys broke up, they would be okay with it. But if you guys got married, they would be okay with it. Like, it feels like they want both. They want the best of both worlds. And maybe that's why I was getting 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because it does feel to me like they're not going to make any moves to, give you what you want. but they're also not going to back away from you. Like, they're not going to break up with you, but they're not going to break up with you, but they're also not going to move forward with you. They're not going to give you what you're asking for. This is, you know, I feel like some days they love you, some days they're bored. I feel like some days they want to be in a relationship, some days they don't, you know, which is why I guess you turned your back and you said, I'm done. I'm tired of, you know, dealing with this person. I don't know. It feels real heavy as it feels. I think that's why I got this first. Let me show, I'm sitting here talking to you. Let me show you the cards that I'm getting, okay? This is what I pulled. Ten of Swords. We don't like this card. This card is like somebody deceived you, nail in a coffin, it's over, it's done. When I think of this person, I feel like I have nails in my back. Like, that's a vibe that I got. This is me asking how they feel about you. Then I got the Lovers. The Lovers isn't a bad card. Unless you're dating a Gemini. The Lovers isn't a bad card. We got the Sun here. So I got some cards that say, hey, this person is okay. But then I get these stank cards with it as well, you know, and I have, like, this one isn't a stank card. I'm not going to call this a stank card. But this is, in this particular reading, a flighty card. Like, this person does want to still be free at the same time. This person still wants to, you know, do what it is that they want to do. They want to see you and they want to love you. But at the same time, they don't want to be tied down. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want the best of both worlds, like I've been saying. This is a card that I said is kind of stank, though. And this is what's giving me the idea that it's a possibility that they do want something else. Or for some of you, not all of you, your person may want to dip in and out of something else or someone else. They kind of want to see you and someone else. It's just a really stank vibe. So, you know, it's like your person is not a horrible person and your person is into you and they are willing to be with you, but they're not pressed to be with you. But if they end up with you, then it's okay. And I don't think you should, well, I'm not going to say that. But to me, I don't like the energy of them feeling like they might end up with you because it sounds almost like they're settling. And that's not a vibe that I like for you guys. So let's see what's next for my Capricorns. Ooh, what's next for this week, next week, and going into April. Even though some of you might see this in April. Happy April if you're here in April. Even though this will be posted in March. Let's see what the vibe is. A sudden rush feeling. I feel like some secrets will come out. You will get a lot of emotion from someone. I feel like there's going to be a lot of dramatic energy between you and your person this week. The High Priestess represents trusting your intuition, so definitely trust your gut on that, on certain situations, anything that you are suspicious of or whatever. But I don't want to put that in your head, but I'm just saying trust your gut on what you should be doing next. Possibly some unexpected drama. I've got the Eight of Wands as well. These two cards talk to each other because these two cards are both about rush, sudden feelings, or things moving fast or unexpectedly. So I feel like there will be some kind of fight, some kind of argument. For some of you, like I said, if you are still with your person, there may be a breakup coming, but this is you walking away from them and you moving on to live a better life. And then for others, like I said, you may not break up with your person, but you are putting your foot down and you're no longer taking the BS that you've been dealing with. So there is a sense of newness here with the Death card here. But yeah, next week or this week, whatever, is going to be a little bit dramatic for some of you. I feel like there's going to be some new changes. There's going to be some new beginnings and there's going to be some endings as well coming up this week. Whew, okay, Capricorn, that was some heavy energy. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Remember, if you have a yes or no question that you need me to answer, even if it's about this reading, follow me on Instagram, mercury.daughter. I do free yes or no readings. I do it on Fridays only, okay? It's every Friday. It's in my story. I post a question box and I let you submit a question, okay? It must be submitted in my story and you'll know when I post a question box, all right? And I'll post a link to my Instagram in the description as well, all right? Thank you so much. Like the video and subscribe. If the reading made sense, say girl hi. And if it didn't make sense, say girl bye.